Always a fat guy in charge.
Krung Thep Mahanakhon, aka Bangkok, is a huge, sprawling metropolis with its spider's webs going for many miles in each direction. It's full of cultural wonder and all the things you may imagine from Thailand's capital city. However, here on YouTube, Bangkok seems like a pretty small place, with almost all of the content creators never roaming or wandering outside a certain boundary, which seems to encompass downtown, both sides of the river Thonburi, Ratanakosin, through Siam Square, up through to, let's say, mid-numbers Sukhumvit. Now, I've lived in Bangkok for 25 years, and it's as rare as rocking horse shit that I go to these areas. Much like a Londoner doesn't wander around the tourist traps in their own city maybe once every 20 years or so. The further you get away from these tourist areas, the deeper you go into real Bangkok, and the less likely you are to experience any negativity at all. No tourist scams, as there are no tourists. Nobody trying to rip you off. No negative expats, as there are none. There are many places in Bangkok you can walk around unmolested. Sit yourself down, grab some food. If you don't speak the language, simply point and smile. Anywhere you go in Bangkok, outside the tourist areas, a smile will take you very, very far.
He didn't look very tired, did he? Hello, mate. What the fuck are you doing there? Well, I'm a bit lost, I am.
In today's video, I'm going to take you to an area of Bangkok that is wonderfully rustic, full of sights seldom seen by visitors. It's all beef farms, goats, farming and spear fishermen. However, I would say this, there are no hidden gems out here. It's all out there for your self-discovery. Nothing is hidden if you have a desire for exploration. So in particular today, I'm going to show you 12 things in everyday Bangkok life that 99% of you will have never seen before. I'm pretty sure of that. Let's jump straight in, two-footed.
If you ever wondered how small klongs are cleared, I've just found out right now. Sitting behind a police car, look, just let him past while these farm guys do their bits. Look, you got, that's the rice field there, they're doing whatever they're doing. Look, that truck's just dropped off this machinery, look. We got rat right across the road. A rat just ran across the road, mate.
Here in Thailand, there are a lot of services available for farmers, such as renting out combine harvesters, big colourful things. I'll put in a link below of a previous video on that. This is a pretty new thing. These are huge drones and they're rented out, and the operators rent it out as well. So if you're a large landowner, you can get 10 or 30 fields done in a day. A couple of people turn up in a pickup, park it up, get the drone out. The drone's about as big as the car and off they go. Fertiliser, crop spraying, whatever you want.
From the old to the new. Fuck you, robot. That little boy was on his way to the shop up there on his bike. Saw those cows and turned around. Bless him. Wake up! สวัสดีครับ
อ๋อสวัสดีสวัสดี ถ่ายได้ถ่ายได้
เหรอกันโอเคผมจดที่นี่นะขอบคุณนะครับ Where can I stop สวัสดีครับผมตื่นนะดีมากโอ้โหกินอะไรนะ
กินข้าวในนาไง
อ๋อเหรอดีมาก
จ้ะ
ขอบคุณนะครับ This is a very critical part of the whole rice growing process here. Look, some of these people rent these ducks out to farmers. I call them the rice ducks of death, and they go right the way across the field and they eat all the stumps of the rice, and then also snails and stuff like that, and make it clean, ready for the next harvest. Look. Here they come, look, munching away, look. Look, they're going to go all the way around this lake, eating all the little bits, ready for the next, cleaning it so the rice grows. And they will literally come across here. They will go to the entire length of this field. They will clear the whole thing. They might have their own ducks here. They might be renting them, and they might indeed rent them out to other people as well. I mean, in this area as well, we can find combine harvesters for rent and all sorts of different other farming vehicles and farming equipment. But these are my favourites, the rice ducks of death. And there we go. I could stand there and film all day, but the wonderful thing about this part of Bangkok in the countryside here is it's just farming. It's beef farming, it's goat farming, it's rice farming. But that, my friends, is a wonderful sight. Look, so you got the rice, the ducks that come all the way over here. They've gone all the way, look, far side already. You can see them running up there. They're going to go this field, and they'll do the next field as well before the guy here comes back and rounds them up. Quite incredible. You ever seen that before, Steve?
Never.
It's good, isn't it? Right, let's head back then. Khop khun nakrap. Chug diนะครับ chug diครับ. And like I said, it's just farming. Look, we've got diggers over there, a farmer's house. Dead snakes everywhere. And if you're in the countryside in Thailand, you see some geezer walking towards you, an old guy, young guy, whatever, with a machete or another bladed instrument, don't worry, you're not in the UK now, mate. Oh, buddy carp. And there's the car parked in the field. We are in Bangkok. Let's go and have a butcher's. This is an area where the klongs are named as well as the roads. I know all klongs are named, but areas are known by the klong name or number. It's hard to believe that you're still in Bangkok. I know people are saying it's not really Bangkok. Well, it is. It's Greater Bangkok. But literally turn off the main road of Sawintawong Road and you're in the middle of farmland. You could be anywhere in the country. It's rice fields and farm vehicles. And you might think we're in the middle of nowhere, but you know what? It's 2024. Great coffee shops everywhere, and being in a Muslim area, that, you know, they're not really into alcohol. They've always been into coffee, so you can guarantee there's some great coffee shops.
Number 4 is a dirty, great big python. Looks pretty dead, doesn't it? I'm hoping it's dead. Are you dead, mate? Yeah, pretty sure it's dead. Not sure if it's been run over or... yeah, no idea, but that is a python. It's pretty beautiful. This is within the boundaries of Bangkok. Perhaps I better give it a little kick just to make sure it's dead, eh? Here's another one caught accidentally in a net in the duck farm over the back wall of my house. This still blows my mind. I shot this video from my favourite coffee garden. If any of you have seen the interview I did with Paul Wallace, we did a talk about happiness a year or two ago. It was from this very garden, and I've been to this coffee garden. I was there today. I've been there maybe 100 times, maybe more. I've never ever seen monkeys except on this particular day. Now, the gardener said they come every now and then. There's a monkey breeder over there. He said they've even been over this side, but I went over the other side, I explored, I looked everywhere, we couldn't find them. Anyway, monkeys in Bangkok. Everybody seems to go gaga for the floating pitch down south on the island, but there was or has been one in Bangkok now for about 12 or 13 years. This place was built in about 2011 and it had all the fences and everything round it. And you know what? It only lasted, I'm going to say this place lasted 3 years, 4 years maximum before, I don't know why people stopped playing on it. I don't know why the nets were taken down, but hey ho.
Got to be the only floating football pitch in Bangkok, surely. Let's have a look.
I once scored a goal so good on here, you would have had to take your eyes out and polish them and pop them back in again just to make sure you'd seen what you'd seen. Mate, I flicked it over my head a bit like in between, let's say, Dennis Bergkamp and Paul Gascoigne. Controlled it on my thigh, controlled it on the right foot, and I absolutely grannied it into the top corner. There was no goalkeeper and no opposition, but still, it was bloody good.
What are you eating there, mate? Looks horrible. Go on, son. You've been at that for a while, haven't you, mate? The voyeurs over there. Oh.
I do a voiceover, I believe it's about the singing voice, about the beauty of the singing voice. Can you see the ducky lizard? Orange spots, yellow eyes, and the squirrel's been going mental, going up and down, but now he's just interested in me, is he? He'll forget about me. Look. It's a warning, and now I'm starting to wonder if it was that lizard that killed the squirrels in my loft. Is this a revenge attack, mate? Is it? Hello? There's a lizard in your tree, there's a lizard in your tree, Mr. Squirrel!
It's one of the rare negatives for the countryside in Thailand. If you've got a bit of land and you're not living on it, I suggest you fence it off. If you don't fence it off, this will happen. You can drive around side streets all over the country. You can drive down lanes and sois and alleyways, and you're going to see this. If it's not fenced off, people dump. Now, my old friend did tell me one of the reasons for this in the great area of Bangkok is that the city dump, you have to apply. Each householder is allowed to apply to use the city dump once a year, and that's all got to go in writing and everything. Thailand doesn't really have town dumps or anything like that, so where do you dump your stuff? You either pay the binman, the garbage disposal guys, when they come past the house, otherwise you just stack it up and stack it up. Where else do you put it? If you know, you live in Thailand, where to dump stuff legally without giving it to the binmen, what do?
Do I look scared? Do I? Do I look intimidated by you? Do I? Because I am. Got a hole in the side of your head, mate. That's a wonky eye, look at that. Look at you. Proper. Okay.